Super Bowl week, my least favorite week of the year. Dun dun dun. Roll CBS Sports. I'm sorry, CBS Sports. You know I actually like your content, especially your NBA content. Their song?
They got like an intro song?
I don't think they do. Not like the Fox. Our
Facebook outro one for the main show is like the most generic. It goes.
I like Arthur, one of our producers, editors, helpers.
Yeah.
He does a great impression of Cenk. But I'm gonna throw CBS Sports. I shouldn't do this because I actually do like CBS Sports content, but their homepage today. Oh my God! There is other news in the world regarding sports that aren't related to the Patriots and the Falcons. But we're going to also promote our Squares pool here.
By the way, if people are promoting Super Bowl too much, we're going to promote ours.
So, and we're also going to get into the most fun prop bets, because we're going to do clips about the Super Bowl, of course. We're just not going to do 65 of them because we're not live from Houston. Because Jason doesn't want to be live from Houston. It wouldn't be bad, but, you know, the UFC is going on this week in Houston too. Probably going to be more exciting than the Super Bowl when the Patriots win by 45. Squares pool, facebook.com/GYT Sports. You have to like the page, and you have to tell like 5 of your friends to like the page. They don't have to go do it, but it would help, okay? You have to be subscribed to the YouTube channel. These are all things that you guys know. Anybody who's been watching
We
this
will
for a
check.
while, we will check. You have to follow all of the accounts. And there's an easy way to do that. In the description box of every YouTube clip, the bottom half has links to everything, so just click that and like it. Anybody knows how Squares Pool works is you have a 9x9, or is it 10x10, because 10x10 box where we're going to have you entered in randomly. You're going to say you want to be in the Squares Pool. And the first 99 to comment, possibly 100 if I'm doing the math right here, will get a spot in the Squares Pool for free. And if you win, you'll get a swag bag.
Swag!
And you'll get a personal shout out on Francis Maxwell's Twitter account, which is just very nice of him. Thank you, Francis. And maybe Jason will Photoshop you with Francis Maxwell somewhere like the pyramids of Egypt.
I like that.
Hanging Gardens of Babylon, maybe somewhere in one of the world.
Maybe out in a castle in Scotland when we're both wearing kilts.
With Marshawn Lynch.
Marshawn Lynch, by the way.
Tape.
Welcome to Scotland.
What are you doing on a Skittles bike?
It's not a Skittles bike. It's a Skittles bag connected to my bike. We got the Super Bowl going on. You familiar with that?
I know this, yeah, obviously.
Oh, you know that?
Like, it's so popular. Come
Really?
on.
I ain't seen no castle before.
That was built about 1160 or so.
Built when?
1160.
So you know it's in Houston, right?
Oh yeah, I heard.
Yeah, not this Houston, but
No.
but the other Houston. I heard this Houston was the first Houston, though.
Oh yeah, no.
Little
it
interesting
originates
fact
there.
that I heard. 11:16. That sounds like what time it is right now.
Hey there.
What's up with it? Well, what you got on that thing? I don't know about that. So where I'm from, like we don't wear those. Where the Hey, them things real, bro. The Super Bowl is gonna be in Houston this year, right? Houston, Texas. So I thought I would come out to Scotland, Houston to find out if y'all knew about the Super Bowl going on in Houston, Texas. And it sounds like you really excited
Now
about
I get it.
You know what? I ain't gonna say I make clothes, but I do a little bit of fashion.
I can email you some designs and
Hell
then you
yeah.
can sort of see what you want.
Emails, I ain't gonna give you my email. They filming right now.
No
but
problem.
we just gonna throw you a couple more. You feel what I'm talking about?
Sounds good.
Hey man, I'm a bagpiper, man.
Come and join our band, come on.
It's 17th century.
I got my good eye on you, one.
Would you like-
Hey man, I just ran into one of you in the, I don't know if y'all call them woods or, I don't know where I was at. Just remember, Beast Mode done slid through Scotland. He gave you something so you can make sure that you enjoy the game while you watching it too. I wouldn't think all the way out here y'all would know anything about.
Are you kidding? People stay up until ridiculous o'clock in the morning, take
That's
days
a
off
time?
work.
Ridiculous o'clock?
Ridiculous o'clock.
But if you get Skittles into all of their hands, then they be game ready.
Okay, I'll remember that one.
Yeah, man, that's almost like what I seen when them Warriors jumped out on me. They was game ready, but they didn't know I had a game plan for them.
That's like the best thing ever, Skittles in Super Bowl.
Hell yeah, put it together and let it rock, baby. Houston, it's been real. Y'all got some real history around this.
I don't know if they actually paid those people to sound enthusiastic about the Super Bowl. I really don't know if that was the idea of it. Like, give them Skittles and then they love the Super Bowl. But I guess it's growing a little bit. People are up till ridiculous o'clock, as one of the ladies said, to watch the Super Bowl. And he was like, that's an actual time? Ridiculous o'clock?
Beast mode.
It was funny. One of my favorite lines is like, this castle was built in 1118. And he goes, 1118? That's about what time it is.
All right, so those of you who know what a squares pool is, congratulations. If you don't know what a squares pool is, and we'll explain it on Facebook, and we'll have a little chart so you can figure it out. It's very simple. There's really no skill required. It's purely based on luck and the numbers that you get. So head over there, like all that stuff, subscribe to all that stuff, and it's all good stuff. Okay, now to the prop bets. I picked 8 that I really, really enjoy, because none of them have to do with the Super Bowl in itself, just more with what's going to be going on. Will Luke Bryan be wearing... What will Luke Bryan be wearing when he starts singing the U.S. national anthem?
Is this even a bet? He's obviously wearing blue jeans.
He's obviously wearing blue jeans. So, Francis, I'm writing these down because I want to see how we do. You said blue jeans?
Undoubtedly.
I believe he's going to do blue jeans also. So, blue jeans for number 1, which is written down as BJ. Laugh out loud. Number 2. How many times will Trump be said on TV during the broadcast? I'm going under. I'm going under.
What?
Who's doing the broadcast? Who has the rights to it this year, Dan? Do you know? ABC, Fox Sports, who's... Unless it's Fox, it's under.
Jason, let me just remind you of what goes on in between the first half and the second half of the Super Bowl. It's called the halftime show.
Broadcast.
Yeah, but they're still going to broadcast it. They're still going to talk about it. And Lady Gaga...
But he has to say Trump. And a lot of people nowadays will just allude to Trump.
No,
if they say the president, it don't count.
It's not like Luke Bryan is giving the halftime show. It's Lady Gaga. She's going to do something to push forward.
I think you're overestimating.
I think she's going to push forward the story that, rightfully so, everybody look at it, is going to cause the broadcasters to be like, I wonder how Trump feels about it. That's one. And then the other response is going to be, I wonder if Trump's watching too.
Feels about
I win.
Just saying.
President Trump, does that count? Yes, it does.
No, President and Trump, if they're separated, it has to be Trump. Number 3, next prop bet. Who will Donald Trump pick to win the game?
Oh, my God.
He loves the Patriots. He's a
loves
Tom Brady fan. Patriots. Pats.
Going with it.
Pats. So far, we only have one difference, so it's coming down to the Trump broadcast. What color will Lady Gaga's hair be when she comes on stage to the halftime show? What if it's half and half, though? Like
I'm going to go blonde. I'm going to go blonde.
I'm going to go any other color. Just because I'm going to take the field on that, you know? It could be anything. She might not even have hair. She might shave it. I'm really excited.
She's going to go Britney Spears, early 2000s?
Oh, this is always... I get very serious about this, Francis. The first song.
Oh, damn. Last
Remember
year,
Lady
I got it right.
Perry 2 years
yeah,
ago?
but
undoubtedly, it's going to be Roar.
Yeah.
I wasn't right, though.
Was it Fireworks she started with?
I said it was going to be Fireworks.
Yeah. All right, let's think about this.
Just
What
Dance
song will
makes
Lady
sense.
Gaga start with? No, she's not going to start with it. I think she might start with Born This Way.
She on the right track, baby?
Only because I feel like she's such a advocate for, obviously, the LGBT community and for mental health and for a lot of things. Like, she really is active. So I feel like with everything that's going on, she's going to start with a message-sending song. She's not going to start with Just Dance.
Edge of Glory is going to be the last song.
No.
Because the teams are on the edge of glory.
I think she
a
might start
moment with each other.
There's any other song. There's a couple other songs she just had. There's a million reasons.
You're
that
going
she just
Born
came out
This
with.
Way?
Since it's on the list, I'll go with it. Yeah.
I'm going to go any other song. They're also going to take the field.
Yeah, that's really good. That's a good bet. It's a strong bet.
I think it might be a cover.
Nope.
No way.
No way.
Next prop bet. What will be higher on Super Bowl Sunday? Patriots total points scored or Russell Westbrook's points scored? I think that's an easy one because I think the Patriots have to score like at least 30 points, at least 30, for it to really be a contest because Westbrook's going to score at least like his average. I think I'm going to go with Westbrook.
Yeah, I'll go with Westbrook.
Going Westbrook?
Yep.
Next,
I think
we have a higher number. Phil's 4th round score. Patriots rushing yards. That's tough.
Phil's 4th round score.
I'm going to go Pat's rushing yards. Just to make it interesting.
Just to make it interesting, change
We're
it
talking
up.
about Phil Mickelson, by the way, those who know about Jolf.
Come
and
on.
lastly,
Lefty.
who will have more? Josie Altidore goals, Tom Brady interceptions. Undoubtedly, it's a draw. It's 0-0 because it's Altidore, and he'll be injured within 13 minutes of the first.
Josie Altidore.
Is it Dory?
Well, the funny thing is like, how are you going to compare that? Like, who's Josie Altidore? What is a U.S. plane or something
remember
like that?
2014, Francis, when they were like, now the key is if Josie Altidore is healthy, right? You know, if he's healthy, he's going to dominate the wing. And he was nowhere to be found, so much so that they're still looking for him.
He is an injured guy. He's a guy that's always injured. But then when he's not injured, he'd be as well being
We
injured.
left him in Rio.
Yeah, he was not.
Kicking around the ball in the empty stadium.
He
The
was.
one that's,
But that is easily the safest bet. Is I would go for 0-0. You're undoubtedly gonna. I don't think you get very good odds, but if you put a lot on, you might be able to make a little bit back.
like how much I put on the Patriots covering 27.5 points.
Over or under $200 you're going to lose in this?
Lose? It depends. If it goes like 2015 Super Bowl, I won a lot. So did Dan. So did a lot of people in the room at that point. If it goes like the 2016 Super Bowl, I will lose a lot. How do you think it will go?
I'm rooting for you. But seeing your predictions in any sporting event,
Besides,
like
besides
Swansea.
the Euros. Besides the Euros.
I like Liverpool.
Hey, that was almost right.
I think that, who else did you have again?
Portugal in the Euros.
No, but you had someone, you had a player that you liked and they've just
Warriors in
plummeted.
6 against the Cavs.
So yeah, maybe you're going to, I mean, it's a law of averages. I think you're going to make your way back up the hill. I think you're going to make some money. Treat me to lunch.